whether it be for, of a abundant program, your yeshiva, your banos, your Beis Yaakov, whatever, your school, a private party, or a day camp, a bungalow colony, or sleepaway camp. So, of course, the number to call is 718-375-1294. That number again is 718-375-1294. Also, you should be aware, if anybody's interested, for information about art lessons, martial arts lessons, perhaps karate, private karate lessons, Qigong energy lessons, and so on. You could call also 718-375-1294 for more information. And please be aware that Rabbi Erps's books are still available in your local forum store, along with many of his CDs and a new one, too. And for those CDs that are not in the stores, you could call Rabbi Yitzy at 718-375-1294, and he will be more than happy to send you a complete list either by email or fax. Wow, did I get everything in?
I think so. I think we can now start our story. Okay, so before I start the story, I'd like to let everybody know that we apologize over here at jrootradio.com for the small technicality of the delay because we had a little technical problem, but the problem has been solved. So we are on the air, and for those who are listening to me now should know that we will not cut the story short. We will go full scale. Okay, so don't feel like, oh no, we lost some time. We're not going to hear a whole story. No, you're going to hear the whole thing.
Oh, wow, so that's great. So should I tell it or you tell it?
Well, why should you tell it?
Well, because I know how to tell it real fast.
Oh, really? How are you going to tell it fast?
Watch. Once upon a time...
Yossi. Excuse me, but people have to understand it.
Oh, okay, you start and I'll just pop in like I always do.
Okay, sounds like fair deal. Okay, anyways, I'm sure everybody is in their preparations for Pesach. So, speaking about Pesach, our story has to do with Pesach. It's a story that happened around, well, according to the Sefer, it said it actually happened that year.
What year was it?
That year that it happened.
Yeah, I know, Rabbi. So what year was that?
Oh, 1740.
1740. Wow, it's a couple hundred years ago.
That's right. It happened in a time of the great tzaddik, Rabbi Yonasan Eibshitz.
Oh, Rabbi Yonasan Eibshitz. Oh, right. He was like a Dayan and a Rav, like something like that in Prague in that time period. And then later on, he was a Rav somewhere in Germany and everything like that. Right. And he was a little in France also.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you got that right. But this story happened when he was in Prague.
Oh, wow. Oh, so that's why sometimes people used to call him like a nickname, but not for shalom, a bad nickname. They like called him affectionately. They used to call him Rabbi Yonasan Praga, meaning like Rabbi Yonasan from Prague, right?
That's right. That's the same one we're talking about.
And he's the one that was born in 1690.
That's right.
And he was nifta 1764.
That's right.
And he lived to 74 years old.
That's right.
Wow. Are you going to tell a story today?
Yes, I am, as soon as you stop.
Oh, go right ahead. Who's stopping you? Oh, go ahead.
All right. Anyways, around 1740, in the city of Prague, there was a Yid. His name was Shloimela. Shloimela, unfortunately, was not a good Yid. Shloimela, sad to say, he gave up his Yiddishkeit. And Shloimela started to schmad himself. And Mamish acted, and he became Mamish like a shaygitz, like a goy. Yes, that's what he did. And, it's one thing to give up your Yiddishkeit. And maybe, like if you're open-minded, you could still come back. There's always a chance as long as you keep that spark going. But this person, Shlomo, did not want his spark to go. Oh, no. He allowed the yetzer to take the best of him. Oh, yes, indeed. When I say the best of him,
you mean the best of him?
Right. He let the yetzer win completely. And he schmad himself by the galochim and everything. And he didn't even call himself a yid at all. He called himself a pure goy, a pure shaygitz, like any other. And He's took upon himself the English name, actually I should say Frenchish name or whatever, Pierre. He took the name Pierre. Now, I was looking before I came here because this story that I'm telling now was a request from someone. And if I told it here, I probably told it a good couple of years ago.
It's all right. Go ahead. Nobody remembers, and besides, you never tell it the same way twice.
That's true also. But I tried to find, before I got here, I tried to find out who the prince was of Prague. So I couldn't find that out.
Oh, so you're going to make up a couple of names here and there?
Well, obviously a couple here and there. So let's start off with...
How about you telling this?
I am telling this story, Yossi, please. We had enough technicalities between. Can I get started?
Oh, yeah, go right ahead.
All right. So now what I want to do is like this. I want to take you to a meeting that's being held with Galach Frederick and Galach Gustamya.
Gustamya?
Yeah, Gustamya.
Oh, okay, Gustamya. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, he's sinister. Galach, what's his name? Frederick. Galach Frederick, are you there?
Yeah, I am here.
No, wait a second. You're using the wrong voice.
What do you mean?
Because that was the voice that was going to be reserved for Pierre.
Rabbi erps, so what do we do?
All right. Pierre, which voice do you want to use?
I like this one. Yeah. I like it very much. Okay. And, Gala Frederick, you could be like, that other voice.
Like this?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, I be like this.
Okay. Take it away. I'm taking it away. All right. My dear fellows, listen to me, you galachim. We're having this meeting for a good purpose.
Yeah, of course we're having a good purpose. Oh, we're gonna drink here. You brought some schnapps, didn't you?
What's a good meeting without schnapps?
Pierre, we can always rely on you. So, what's the problem? Why did you call this meeting?
Well, I know that for years and years, you're always trying to make pogroms in this part of Prague, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. So, what does it have to do with you?
Everything. So far, have you been successful?
No, not really. They have Holy Rabbi there. Rabbi, you?
Rabbi Yonason Eibschitz. Yeah, very holy man. But he's not a malach.
What?
I'm not an angel. All right? He's a human being. Now listen to me. The Jewish people do not really use blood in their matzahs. You know that.
Of course we know that. We always make a bilbil all the time, and we try to get them in trouble.
That's right. But somehow, the rabbi outsmarts you in everything.
Yeah, that's right. How come?
What do you mean, how come? Because he's smart.
Uh-huh.
Oh, 1 second. Oh. Hello? Test. 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 Uh-oh. Testing. Back. We almost had another technical problem.
Yeah, I noticed. Your headphones weren't working?
Yeah. Okay, but now it is.
All right, take it away. Continue.
All right, listen to me. You guys tried too hard. You tried too hard to get the Jews in trouble. And therefore your plots and your plans are always noticeable. The trick is to catch them off guard.
To catch them off guard?
Yes, to catch them off guard. How you expect to do that? Come on, this is crazy. How can we catch them off guard? Eh? They're Jews, they stay up late at night to learn. Eh? You should know that. You used to be Jewish.
Yes, I know. But I do know something else. You see, the rabbi, He prepares for what we call a Shabbos Hagadol drasha.
A Shabbos Judel Drachka?
No, Shabbos Hagadol. Try that first.
Shabbos Gadol.
Yeah, close enough.
What was the other word?
The other word was drasha.
Russia? What are you doing in Russia? We're here in Prague.
Nah, drasha. Put a D in front of it.
Oh, put a D. The Russia.
That's right. Now you got it. Now we have to prepare from it. Now this year in particular, Shabbos Hagadol is very close to Pesach itself.
Close to what?
The Passover holiday.
Oh, yes, I got it. Yes.
Go ahead. I'm beginning to smell a very interesting plan. And. All right, so listen to me very carefully. Very simple. The rabbi, he normally stays up very late at night,
Yes, I heard he stays up late. He studies the Holy Torah, the holy books and everything. So, what's your plan?
All right, listen carefully. I know how the Jews work. I know how they think. It's very simple. Now, here's the plan. You see, it's so simple.
Will you stop saying it's so simple and just tell us the plan already, Pierre?
All right, I'll tell it to you. It's so simple.
There you go again, simple. What's simple? Huh, a pimple in your nose is simple.
Yeah, but there's no pimple in my nose.
I give you one in a second.
No, it's all right. Anyways, now, the rabbi answers what we call shilas.
The rabbi answers chilas?
No, not chilos. Shilas.
What is that? Stop speaking those Hebrew words.
All right, he answers questions. See, as it gets closer to Passover, people have questions. Am I allowed to eat this? Is this considered chametz? Is this considered not chametz? What do I do if I have no teeth? What do I do if my nose is irritated by the smell of rain? I mean,
Rain? Somebody's nose gets irritated by rain?
Not rain, rain.
Yes, that's what they said. The rain.
No, not the rain, rain. Anyway, the bitter herbs.
Oh, the bitter herbs. Okay, now I got it, yes.
Now, by the time Friday night comes, he knows he has to prepare his drasha. Don't say the word. He has to prepare a speech for the next day. Big drasha, So he's going to go to sleep earlier than usual. And besides, he's going to be exhausted and he's going to run.
And how do you know that? You talked to him?
Come on. I used to be Jewish. Remember? I know how they think. I know what happens. They become so exhausted because they try to be patient. They try to answer the most craziest questions that people have that are really silly. But you know what? Because they don't want them to get embarrassed. They take their time and they control their temper. Because they're the rabbi and they have to be in control. They answer, carefully and very patiently until the person understands. Yeah, so, therefore what? So, Rabbi Yonason Eipschitz is going to be tired. So that Friday night he's going to go to sleep. Got it? Yeah, and? Now listen to me. I have a plan like this. We're going to take blood, put it in a wine bottle, and put it in the drawer that they have in the Aron HaKodesh.
In the Aron HaKodesh?
At the Holy Ark.
Oh, Holy Ark, where they keep Torah scroll.
Yeah, that's right. Now, here's what we're going to do. Listen very carefully. Okay, are you paying attention?
Yes, I'm paying attention every word. Not understand the word you're saying, but I'm paying attention.
Yeah, me too. So, now let me get this straight. What you want to do is, you want to take blood, put it in a wine bottle, and then put it in a drawer that's in the Holy Ark. That's right. And they won't discover because they're not going to use this until it gets to Friday night. No, not going to use it the next day. No, this particular bottle is going to be marked Kosher LaPesach.
Kosher LaPesach. Oh, Passover, yeah, okay, got it.
That's right. So they won't touch it until the first night of Passover.
Okay, and?
Well, you know, the Jewish people here, they come into this main synagogue in Prague, right? And then, of course, they pray and they sing songs at the end of their prayers called Hallel. You know what I mean?
Okay, everybody does that?
Well, Nussasfar does. But anyways, listen here. They're going to be saying these praises. We're going to go, of course, before this and talk to the prince about somebody that was killed.
Really? Who was killed? I didn't hear anything.
Neither I. Who got killed? Nobody yet. Ah, nobody yet. What do you mean yet? Well, this has to be authentic. If we want them to be found with blood, you got to use blood. Yeah, so I'll cut my finger and put a little blood in the bottle. How about that? That's not enough. You need a whole bottle worth. A big bottle. So how are we going to get a big, big bottle? Very simple. Everything to you was simple. Would you explain it really simple? All right. I tell you, we have to kill a Christian boy, a little goyish kid. Are you saying we should kill one of our own kind? Yes, because if we kill one of the Jewish ones, then what's the problem? Let them kill their own people. Why should we be upset? That's a good point. Yeah, okay. And we're upset because they're killing our own kind for the of mixing it into their blood for wine and their matzos. Uh-huh. Okay. And why won't they discover this blood? It's very simple. Because I am going to disguise myself on Friday in the afternoon. Okay? After they get a delivery of the wine. See, I remember when they get the wine for Pesach. And then I got to watch when they put it into the Aron HaKodesh. All right. I'm not going to ask what that is. You explained it already. That's right. And when they put this in the Aron HaKodesh, you know what's going to happen? It's going to stay there. Because they're not going to touch it because they know it's the wine for Passover. Now, they lock their synagogue every night. But I will be cleaning up. And I'll be in disguise. They won't recognize that I'm the old Shlomo. Nah, I'll be a cleaning person. And I'll be cleaning up. And then when everybody's out of the synagogue, and I'm like one of the last ones, I'm going to switch the bottles. Because I know what kind of bottle to use. I'm going to use an identical bottle because I have been there before, remember? Oh, yeah. You really hate your own kind so bad.
Unfortunately, these two Galochim were 100% right. Unfortunately, Pierre, who was really Shlomo, he gave up his Yiddishkeit. But unfortunately for him, he went so far that it almost seemed like there was no turning back. And as a result, to make sure he doesn't turn back, he began to hate his old religion. He began to hate being Jewish. He began to hate everything about Yiddishkeit. And he tried to get the Jews in trouble whenever he could, because he figured that would keep him to be able to do whatever he wants. And now, back to you over there, Pierre Shlomo.
Pierre to you. Now, listen to me, all right? Frederick and Gustamia? Yeah.
Yes.
All right, listen. Here. I, over the years, became very friendly with the Prince of Prague. I work for him. I'm a consultant to him. You understand? I work for him. So I got his trust. So you guys pretend to come and claim about this Christian kid being, missing. Get it? And, I'll leave the rest to me. Got it? Yeah, sure, no problem.
And so, unfortunately, as it began to get closer and closer to Shabbos HaGodel, it was now Erev Shabbos HaGodel, and nobody said a word. And the Yidden were talking among themselves.
Shloimele, Herzlich Schleimele. What's for? What's happening here? You know, it's very quiet here. Usually the Galochim and all of the Goyim over here, they make some trouble to make a pogrom. Epis are very still. It's very quiet here. I wonder why.
Yeah, ich weiß nicht for was. I don't know why either. But you know what? I thank the Rabbi Shalom if they're taking a vacation for this year. Otherwise, should take a vacation wherever. If they don't bother us, I can enjoy Yom Tov a lot better. You're right. I don't hear anything stirring. I don't hear anything talking. Nothing.
And later on, during that day, which was Erev Shabbos HaGadol, Pierre saw the Goyish kid that he was going to kidnap and kill. So he went over to him.
Franco, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine, Pierre. How are you? Do you enjoy working for the prince?
I love it. Hey, speaking about the prince, hey, would you like to meet him?
Me? I can meet the Prince of Prague? Are you serious? I can really meet him? Whoa, I'd love it. How fast can we get there?
Well, I know a good shortcut. Come, we can go to his mansion through the woods.
Oh, boy, so much fun. Thank you, Pierre.
My pleasure.
And sure enough, they began going through the forest. They were going through the bushes, and they passed a little branch here and there.
Sorry, I didn't mean to swing that on you.
That's all right. Anyways, listen, I gotta take a rest. I've been on my feet all day, and this long walk, even though it's a shortcut, is bothering my feet. Let's sit down and rest a bit.
Okay, no problem.
And so Franco sat down, leaning his back against a tree. Yes, indeed. And suddenly, Pierre said,
you know something? I'm going to stretch my feet a little bit, and maybe after I stretch my feet a little bit, I'll be ready to continue walking.
Okay, and I'll just rest here against the tree.
Yes, you do that. And sure enough, while Franco was resting against the tree, he did not notice that Pierre came from the other side of the tree. And unfortunately for Pierre, Pierre would no longer be alive. He killed Pierre. And then he, let his body roam the forest dead, and he took his blood and he put it into that identical wine bottle that looked exactly like the wine bottle that the Jewish people had in Prague inside their shul. That's exactly what he did. Then he hid that bottle and made like he was a hunchback, an Alter Yid, and he could imitate an Alter Yid because he is Jewish. Even though he shmad himself, but he's still Jewish no matter how he slices and dices it. He's just not a practicing Yid, a schlechter Yid, a Russia, unfortunately, who doesn't want to change, doesn't want to let his spark be burned. That is really horrible. But don't worry. Everybody who tries to start up with Yidden may be successful for a little while because of our sins. But when we cry out to Hashem and we do tshuva, you could rest assured that Hashem will save us from our tzaras. And let's see if this is going to be one of them.
Rabbi Erps, are you going to tell the people that, that are listening that, sometimes during Pesach and those times and in the medieval times, in that time period, there were a lot of anti-Semitic and there were a lot of pogroms and things like that, and many of them ended not so good for Yidden. But
yes, I will mention that. Well, actually, you just mentioned it. But I would like to mention that Baruch Hashem, there were a lot of times that Hashem performed miracles for various different schusim from other people or the group of people themselves. In this case, probably in the schus of Rabbi and Eibishitz.
So why are you giving it away?
I don't want everybody to think it's a scary story. It's going to have a happy ending. Don't worry. But for some people, it won't be a happy ending. But for the Eden, it'll be a happy ending.
Oh, you got me confused.
It's all right. Don't worry. Anyways, so let me tell you what happened. He went to the shul and he said,
Hello? Hello? Somebody there? Is somebody there?
and of course, the shamash of the shul, Rab Feiveler, he was there.
Just a minute. I'm coming. About a second. I'll tell you. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm an alter yid, but I can still do things. And I was just wondering if you have something for me that I could do, look over Yontif for the shul. You don't have to pay me much, okay? Whatever you do is fine, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Tell me, you have a place to stay for Shabbos?
Yeah, Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem. I'm really staying in the next town over.
But so why are you here then?
I guess I need a little panosa. Could I clean up the shul for you? I mean, I do a good job.
Well, tell you what. You could start cleaning, and I'm gonna see how you do, and then I'll see. Maybe I'll pay you, accordingly.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And so Pierre, who used to be a Shlomo, was doing his own little thing. He was making believe he was cleaning up. But really, he was cleaning up. But when I said making believe,
I know what you mean. He was making believe he was a cleaner-upper. He wasn't going to reveal his stickler.
that's right.
La-da-dee-da-dum-bum-bum-bum. See, I know what to do. Look, it's before Pesach is coming. See, I take out every siddur. I shake out all the crumbs in case people had something they were eating over the siddur. I know what to do. I did this a long time. If you want, you can go and you come back later if you want, when you're ready to pay me.
Yeah, I see. I'm watching you. You're sweeping very nice. You're dusting very nice. It's amazing for an old man. You don't get very tired. How is that?
That's the secret how I stay young. I'm always active. If you stay active, then you don't act like your age. You understand? You're a better person.
I see. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so sounds good. Sounds like a very good idea. All right. Fine. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to be here a little bit longer and then, whatever say.
And sure enough, Feiveler watched him some more. And Feiveler was very satisfied.
All right, listen, I'm going to go home to make an Erev Chatzeres. Whatever my wife needs me to do, and then I come back here and then I pay you, okay?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Guy is in the height.
Thank you.
Now, let's see, where was I? He's gone. Let me make sure he turns the corner. Good, he turned the corner. This was simple. All right, let me go to the Orna Kodesh. Let me...
Well, Rabbi Erps, how did he get into the Kodesh? Wasn't there a safe? Wasn't there a combination lock?
Yossi, this was in 1740. Most of the people in those days didn't think about people stealing Sifrei Torahs, and they didn't have safes, and they didn't have no fireproof Orna Kodesh or anything like that. It wasn't existing at that time.
Oh. Okay, so what happened?
Let him do his job, and then you'll see.
Oh, okay. Pierre, Shleima, Alter Yid, whatever you want, go ahead.
Thank you. Boy, they fell for my trap. Okay.
Now that they're gone, let me open the Arna Kodesh. All right, that's the curtains, the paraichas. Let me open the iron door. Let me pull out the bottom drawer. All right, let me pull out their wine. See, this is kosher lebeza, just like I said it was. Yes, now I'll switch it with this bottle, identical. One thing I can say about this community, they don't change things so easily. It's the same type of wine bottle with the same hesher that they had all those years when I used to be religious. All right, now, let me just close it back in the drawer. Let me close up the doors of the Aron. Let me close the braces. All right. Let me get back to cleaning. Let me get over here. Oh, boy. Couldn't have been any quicker. Here he comes. Now back to my old man routine.
I have got you. Hey, oh, Shalom Aleichem. How are you? It's nice to see you came back. Very nice. So, are you satisfied? Is everything clean? Look, I polished up the nair tomid also. Is everything acceptable? No, is everything acceptable? What's the matter?
It's very hard for me to speak. I can't believe an old man like you could do all of this work like this and so quickly. All right, here you have. Here's the money. I hope this is enough.
Yes, this is fine. Thank you very much. And Baruch Hashem, I have enough time to get back to my town so I could be ready for Pesach. And now I can pay off the grocery man, the wine dealer, and the matzah man. Okay?
Yeah. Very nice. Bye-bye.
Hey, bye-bye.
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 A good yontif.
Have a good yontif.
Yeah, bye. Oh, wow, nice fella. Wow, Mina Shemaim, he came. It's very good. Okay, no. Okay, let me invite you. Okay. And, of course, he went about his business. Now, this Shamish was living next door. In one version of the story that I saw, the Shamish actually lived in the same house as Rabbi Yonason Eibeshitz, so he was on call 24 hours a day. According to another version, he just lived next door. Now, Rabbi Yonason Eibeshitz finished answering so many kashas, and he sat down to his Friday night meal, and he ate, and then he said, all right, now it's time for me to go over and prepare for my Shabbos HaGodel drasha a little bit more. During the weekdays, I was trying to think of it, but so many people had so many shilas. No, let me sit down to learn. And he sat down to learn. And while he was sitting learning, he was shuckling back and forth. And he was trying his hardest to stay awake, but he was getting a little bit schleifened. Now, let's see now. This would be nice to talk about. This is a very complicated halacha. Nogea to Pesach. Sure, I should discuss this topic. Yes, for sure. Oh, here's a nice schmooze that I could use to bring in about chometz and yitzy. Oh, I like this. Very good. Very good. All right. All right, let me continue learning here. Raise me higher. I'm so tired. I think I should maybe go to sleep a little earlier tonight. Otherwise, I won't be able to concentrate when I give the Shabbos HaGodel drasha tomorrow. Yes. And so, sure enough, Rabbi Yonason, he went over and he prepared himself to go to sleep. He said his Kriya Shema Lamita, and he lied down in his bed. But he usually doesn't go to sleep around midnight. He usually goes to sleep close to the morning hours. But this time he did, because he was so tired. But yet when he hit the bed, he was kind of restless. I don't understand this. Before I was so tired. But now it's like I'm awake. Okay, tired again. Let me just go to sleep. Let me just go to sleep. And while he was sleeping, he began to have a dream. And in his dream, he saw his father. Now, I might be wrong on who his father is because on my way out to the radio station.com, I ran real fast to take a quick look. And I'm not sure if this was one of his sons, but I think on a quick look, I think it was his father. His father's name was Nassan Nutta. But just in case I'm wrong, one thing is clear. It definitely was his father who came to him in a dream. And his father said, Yonason,
You're innocent. The whole Kehila is in danger. The whole Kehila is in danger. The fire has started in the Oren HaKodesh. The fire has started in the Oren HaKodesh. And at that moment, Rabbi Anderson woke up. Whoa, what a strange dream I had. It was so real. My father was nifter a number of years ago, came to me in a dream and told me about a fire. Looking out my window, I don't see any flames. I don't smell any smoke. I wonder why I had such a strange dream. No, let me go back to sleep. And so, sure enough, Rabbi Anderson went back to sleep again. And this time, the same thing happened. The dream came back. And he heard the voice. You're innocent. You're innocent. Hine lo yonum v'lo yishon shoyme Yisrael. Behold the watcher, the keeper of Israel, the guardian of Bnei Israel, does not sleep or slumber. No. He does not slumber. He does not sleep. So is the guardian of Israel. Wake up. This is no joke. This is no time to sleep. You must save the Kehila. The fire is burning in the Aron HaKodesh. Go, quickly, put it out. And again, Rabbi Anderson woke up. What a strange dream I had again. I don't understand. It's very strange, but it's a dream. I don't know what was on my mind that I was thinking about today that I had such a weird dream. No, I'm very tired. I think I'll go back to sleep. And so for a third time, Rabbi Yonason Eibschitz went to sleep. He went to sleep. And what he did was, he closed his eyes, and within a few moments he was in a deep sleep. And then within 10 minutes, the dream started again. Yonason, how many times must I tell you? Will you wait until the Jewish community in Prague is destroyed? Get up! Hurry! Put out the fire in the Aron HaKodesh! Hurry! And suddenly, this time Rabbi Yonason woke up. Oh my goodness, this is not very good. 3 times in a row, and each time it was my father that came to me. This must be something in the Shemaim. Let me quickly wash Negelwasser, and let me get myself dressed. And you know what? It is dark outside. It is night. I have no idea who'll be roaming the streets now. I can't rely on a nace. Even though I think a nace is about to happen now, the fact that I had these strange dreams, but we'll find out. Let me go to the Shamash's house and let me wake him up. Let me knock gently. Feiveler.
Who's waking me up? One second, wait. Go back to sleep. It's dark outside.
Feiveler. Emergency. Feiveler.
Emergency. What? Oh, someone's knocking on my door. 1 second. Let me look out the window. I see behind the curtain it's Sterov. He's dying. 1 second. Let me get to the door. I can't bite the door. Let me open the door. Rav, don't wake up the rest of my family. Please. If you want to, if you feel it's necessary. Because you're the Rav. What's going on?
Shh. Listen to me very carefully. Feiveler, get dressed as quickly as possible. We must go to the shul
Something is terribly wrong.
Something is terribly wrong. Wait, yeah, sure, right away.
And so Fievel went over, and immediately went over, and changed his clothing. That is,
I know what you mean. He changed from the pajamas into his regular clothing.
right. Now, Baruch Hashem, this area where the Jewish people were, they had an Erev, and it came in handy. You'll see soon. So, now Fievel was ready.
Yes, Rabbi. What is it? What is it? What's going on?
Shh! We don't want to wake anybody up. We don't want to alarm anybody. We must hurry up to the shul. There's a great fire in the shul.
Great fire? How come we don't see any flames coming up or smoke or smell anything? I mean, Rabbi, you're speaking in riddles.
Shah. Come. My father came to me in a dream. It's a sign and a shemaim. I'm telling you. Come. Let's go. You have the schlüssel?
Yeah, 1 second. The door was locked, just like always. Let me open it up. All right, we're inside.
Close the door so no one should notice that we're here.
Should I light a lantern?
No. Don't want anybody to see that there's light in here. Because if there's something wrong, we don't want anybody to think we took care of it.
What is it? What is it?
I don't know. The oren is not burning, that's for sure. I don't see any flames. Look around the shul carefully, and don't hurt yourself. Look by the moonlight that is coming through the windows. Let's see if there's anything different around here.
Yeah, okay. Well, Shidurim, he did a very good job.
Who did a very good job?
This Altair, they came looking for some work just in time. We figured, every Yontif, every Shabbos Agorel, we would need some cleaning up. A big drusha tomorrow. Everybody's going to come, So I sit here and I watch him and he's cleaning up and everything and do a very good job.
And who is this Yid?
I don't know what his name is. He comes from the next town.
So why did he come here?
He wanted some work. And he said he was hoping that he can clean up and do everything before he gets back to his town.
Really? Now I'm convinced that there's definitely something wrong here.
You're definitely convinced?
Yes.
Something is wrong here?
Definitely.
What is it?
Don't know yet. Come, let's look around. And they began looking to the right, to the left. They looked through Sidurim, and they picked up benches, and they moved this, and they looked in this closet and that closet. And then suddenly Rabbi Yonason remembered. In the dream, his father's voice said,
There's a fire burning in the Urna Kodesh.
The Urna Kodesh. Come, Fievel, let's look at the Urna Kodesh.
Huh? You're not Kodesh? But why? Everything looks fine.
Wait a minute. The Peroiches, isn't it usually pushed all the way to the end?
Yeah, why?
It seems to be like at least a tefach before the end.
How do you like that? That's right. But wait a minute. There was this guy here was cleaning. He made sure everything was right. And wait a minute. Wait a second. Should I open it up?
Yes, please, hurry up.
Okay, open the Proiches. Open up the closet, the orange doors. Okay, I did that now. And let me see. Ein Sefer Teure, zwei Sefer Teure, drei Sefer Teure. Sefer Teure. All the Sefer Teures are here. All the Sefer Teure are here.
Yes. Nothing seems to be wrong over there. But yet I know he touched the urn, whoever it was. But he didn't touch the Sefer Torah. The drawer, where we keep the wine.
Yeah. You're gonna, the wine that you're gonna use for Pesach, no?
Yes. We got a delivery yesterday. Wait a second. Open the drawer.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Okay, open the drawer. Now what?
1 second. Now what? There's the wine.
And that's the wine we use for Kiddush, Havdalah, mostly Havdalah. But why? What's the problem?
But this is not the weekday wine. This is the one with the seal that says kosher Pesach.
Yeah, that's right. No, so what's... yeah, so we're not going to use it until Pesach at night. Yeah. But we don't make Kiddush in the night. Oh, in the daytime, you're going to make a kiddush? Oh, yeah. The erste took Pesach, machst du a kiddush, sure, and you're going to use the wine. Yeah, so what's the problem?
I don't know yet. Bring me the bottle of wine.
Yeah, okay. Here's the bottle. Here it is.
Let me open it up.
The seal is on.
It looks very good. Okay. Let's see now. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I see. It looks darker than usual. 1 second. Let me pour a drop out on my hand here for a second. Let me look at it. It doesn't smell like wine. Give a schmack. Smell. Tell me.
I don't know. Doesn't smell like wine. You want me to taste it? Okay, I taste it a little bit. Rabbi, this is blood.
Blood. So that's what it was. Hinei lo yonam lo yishon shoyme Yisrael. Behold, he never slumbers, never sleeps, the Garden of Yisrael. As I steht in Tehillim. That's what it says in Tehillim. So Hashem sent my father in a dream to warn us. We obviously have some sechusim here.
Yeah, we do. We have a great robe like you, Rabbi Anderson.
So, we gotta come to a plan now. What should we do? Let me think. First of all, how did this wine get here? This blood, I should say, without us noticing.
I think I figured it out.
Really?
That Yid that said he's from the next town, he wasn't from the next town. He might have been a goy.
A goy?
Yeah, but there's something strange about him. See, I left the shul for a short time after he showed me that I could trust him and everything. He was doing a good job. And then when I came back, he was in the middle of polishing the nail Talmud. That's it. He was here by the Aron HaKodesh. And because he heard me coming back, so he didn't get a chance to close the curtain. The paroich is all the way.
Yes, I'm listening. Makes sense.
So he's the one that planted the blood. The hunchback wasn't a hunchback. That was the way he hid the bottle of wine. But he has to be Jewish.
What do you mean?
Well, he spoke with a lot of accents like a Yid. He threw in Yiddish words. He knew things very well, like, you know. Wait a minute. Rabbi, do you remember Shloime?
How could I forget? Shloime, of course. Shloime, he schmad himself. He gave up his Yiddishkeit. And now he has such a hatred towards Yiddishkeit. Wait a minute. Do you suppose he's in cahoots with the Galochim?
It sounds that way, no?
You're right. He must be. So you know what? I know what we have to do. Come, quickly. Take the bottle of wine.
But by the Shabbos.
Sakonis nefoshes. Come, let's go. Come quickly. Baruch Hashem, we have an Erev. Come.
Where are we going?
To the bridge, that little bridge over there, where the lake is.
You mean the river?
Yes, whatever. Come, let's go.
Okay, I'm coming as fast as I can.
And so together, the both of them went to the lake. They went on the edge by the bridge. Rabbi Yonason opened the bottle, and he said, Hoidu Lashem ki toiv ki lo chasdei, and he poured out all of the blood. And all went into the lake. And actually, it was a river because it was moving. So washed away all color of the blood. Within a few minutes, didn't look like any blood, just looked like regular water. Became diluted in the moving water. Then he said, come, quickly, come back to my house. We have to switch the bottle. And sure enough, they rinsed out the bottle. Not only did they rinse out the bottle, they used the same bottle after it was rinsed out, and they poured the regular wine.
But Rabbi, I mean, what's the difference? Why you want to use this bottle that had the blood and use this one?
Because this person, if it's who I think it is, Shlomo, who now calls himself Pierre, what he probably did was, he most likely put a siman somewhere on this bottle. And I want him to know it's the bottle that he brought but he will see Hashem performs miracles. Let him think that it was turned from blood back into wine. Come, let's go back to the shul and put it back in. And sure enough, they took this wine and they mamish brought it back to shul. And after they brought it back to shul, the wine, they put it back in the Aron HaKodesh. And then they closed the Aron HaKodesh. This time they closed the Praiches all the way the right way. And then when Rabbi Yonason went back to his house and the Shamash went back to his, Rabbi Yonason said, remember, Feivala, don't tell anybody anything.
Yeah, sure.
And so that Shabbos, the Rav, Rabbi Yonason, gave such a big, beautiful Shabbos HaGodol drosha that people were amazed at it. And of course, nobody had any suspicion about anything. The Master Shabbos came, and they were going to make Havdalah for the Olam. The Rebbe, Rabbi Yonason, took out a different bottle of wine to use for it. And somebody said, Rebbe, why didn't you use the wine that's in the drawer? Ah, that wine, Bez Hashem, will be used for our Kiddush that we make on the first day of Pesach, after Shachris and Musaf. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Meanwhile, during the days before, the days before Pesach, between Shabbos HaGodol and Pesach, this Franco's father was missing his son.
I don't get it. Where's my son? He hasn't been around. What's going on here? Anybody see my son?
And of course, nobody saw, because they didn't see that Pierre took him away, because he was very careful with that. And finally, one of the Galachim went along with the plan, just like Pierre said.
Excuse me, pardon me, but I don't know how to tell you this, but, Johan, are you looking for your son Franco?
Yeah, I'm looking for my son Franco. You seen him around? Half-water?
Well, actually, no. But I do know it's the Jewish holiday coming up.
Yeah. Hey, but using not allowed to use blood.
Yeah, that's what they want us to think. But they're real good at it. Somehow they get blood from us because it makes their wine taste better. I don't know. You know what I mean? But if your son is missing, you should be very careful. I'm telling you.
Why should I be careful? My son should have been careful, right?
Yeah, but you should be careful to protect him. But, oh, wait a minute. You're saying your son is missing?
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to tell you. What do you think I'm asking you? Anybody see my son?
Oh, dear, this is terrible. We'll make a search party.
And sure enough, the Galach, Frederick, and Gustamia, they made sure to have the people searching in different areas, not near the Jewish area at this point, because they didn't want any Jews to suspect a thing. Meanwhile, what ended up happening was, it was now Erev Pesach, and nobody suspected a thing, and the Shamash didn't say anything, and of course Rabbi Yonason didn't say anything. And inside that drawer in the Aron HaKodesh was real wine, not the blood anymore. And of course Pierre didn't know that. The two Galachim didn't know that. And of course, the only ones that kept that secret to themselves was Rabbi Yonason and Rav Feivel. Rav Feivel kept it just like Rabbi Yonason asked him to. Kept it to himself. That night of Pesach, the Olam was inside the shul davening. At this point, since everybody was in the shul, Kustamya said,
All right, Frederick.
Yeah, we should go look. Maybe that forest on the other side where the Jews are. It's a good place to hide a dead body, no? Are you trying to say that they really killed my son? I don't believe you.
Hey, don't believe us. They do this. They're very careful. They try to cover their tracks, but we know over time, that they use our bloods. Yeah. Telling you, let's go look. And sure enough, the police went with them, and they were looking. And somehow it seemed to be that Frederick and Gustamia led them just so happens to a certain part of the forest that just so happened to have Franco lying there.
Oh, oh my goodness! I think I found your son. Johan, please don't look. What are you talking about? You found my son? Why should I look? Is he okay? This the problem.
Oh no! Oh no! I don't know how to tell this, but your son is dead.
What? My son is dead? How? What happened? An accident?
No. It looks like somebody cut his throat and, oh my goodness, it looks like his blood was drained out of him.
Oh, that's disgusting. Who would do this?
Well, I don't want to say so.
All right, I say so. The Jewish people, because they use his blood for wine. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's right. I don't know how to tell you this.
See? Well, we take care of this. We take care of the Jews once and for all.
Wait, you can't take the law into your hands. I think maybe we should go to the prince.
Yes, okay. That's a good idea. We should go to the prince. Okay, go to the prince. All right, let's go.
And so they came to the prince's mansion, and they knocked on his door. And the butler answered them.
May I help you, sir? Yes, what is it? I need to speak to the prince right now. My son was found murdered. And what are you, Galochem, doing here?
Well, it just so happens that we think that they killed his son Franco for his blood.
1 second. Your Majesty, your Lordship, Prince, there's some people to see you. I heard what's going on here. And so it appears that you think, in your own mind's eye, you really think that the Jews killed him, huh? And what do you think they do with their blood? You think they use it for wine? Very interesting. I don't believe you. But you'll have to bring proof.
Well, maybe we could search the shul for them.
Why are you sticking your 2 cents in, Pierre? You used to be Jewish.
I used to be Jewish, but, I gotta tell you this, I used to be Jewish, so I know what their customs are. It's really true, even though they say they don't drink blood. But they do. They want us to think that they're not allowed to drink the blood, or, and things like that, or eat things with blood, but they do. But they throw us off with their Torah thing, and they throw us off with their Torah thing and everything, and it's like really crazy. Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's right. So, you want to send some soldiers and come along?
All right. If this be true, well, I'll have to send them all out. Yes, we'll expel them.
Expel them.
Yes, and we should make big pogrom. Teach them a lesson once and for all. They can't do this to us. No, they can't kill my son just like that. They just can't.
Come, let's go.
All right, let me call my soldiers together.
And so the prince gathered his soldiers together, and together with soldiers and police, and a crowd that started to gather around, came to the shul. At that point in the shul, they were in a part of Hallel, where everybody was singing together. Mina meitza karasicha. And they were calling out this Mina meitza from the depths. They were calling mamish. Oh, it was unbelievable. As they were calling Mina meitza from the depths of the valley, they were calling mamish, a narrow place. From the times of their tzoras, they were calling out. What a wonderful tefillah. And all of a sudden people noticed that Rabbi Enos's face was lighting up greater than ever before. And just then, the doors burst open. And in walked the prince.
Stand aside, make way. Nerve of you people.
And everybody was shocked and scared. Oh no, what are we going to do?
I knew it. I told you, it was too quiet.
They're going to make a pogrom. We're in big trouble. It's too hard for us to run away. They got soldiers all over the place. They have the police all over the place. The prince is here. And there's the Michigan Pierre. Hoi vayes mir. What are we going to do? What's coming in? What's that guy screaming there?
Hurry up, find the killer. Let's teach him a lesson. If they kill my son, we'll kill them.
Ah, yeah.
And of course, the crowd was riling up, but the police kept them calm for the moment. And meanwhile, the Rav, Rabbi Yonasan Eibeshitz, who knew the real story, and realized that Hashem is on their side and protecting them. And of course, Rabbi Yonasan, being an Onav, he believed it was in the schus of all the chesed that the people were doing. And the people who learned from the Midas of Rabbi Yonasan felt that it was in the schus that they had such a great tzaddik that hopefully they'll be saved. And sure enough, Rabbi Yonasan came forward to the prince. Excuse me, Anshulnik, excuse me, Your Majesty, the prince. What is going on here? We're in the middle of our prayers.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You don't fool us. Don't hide from us. You're caught red-handed. We know that you people killed Franco. So why don't you confess, and maybe we won't let all these people get riled up and do whatever they want, That could lead to killing you, whatever. So we don't want that, do you? So why don't you confess?
Confess? What is there to confess? There's absolutely nothing that we did wrong. We did absolutely nothing wrong. I don't know why you want us to confess. I really don't. But, you know something? Feel free to search if you think there's blood here. Go right ahead. The only thing you're going to find is wine, because that's what we Jewish people use.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Soldiers, please, search the place. Come, search.
And of course, the soldiers went over and took out Sidurim and Chamoshim and Gemaros, and they moved this and they moved that. And they pushed furniture over. And they looked under the benches. And they opened up closet doors. And they couldn't find anything. And suddenly, Pierre spoke up. Well, Your Majesty, Your Highness, Your Lordship, Your everything, sir, Prince, let me tell you something. All your people are looking in the wrong place, because they're not Jewish. They don't know what the Jews do with their wine. But I do. I still remember when they took the blood and where they put it. Why are you looking over there? Why don't you just look by their holiest place? Because since the blood is so special and holy to them, they keep it in the holy ark over there.
Oh, really? Open it up.
My pleasure. And Rabbi Yonasan didn't show one drop of fear. Rabbi Yonasan said, please, go right ahead. Open it up. Please. Don't let me stop you.
You wish you stopped me when you see what I find.
Pulled open the pareches. Opened up the Aron HaKodesh drawers. Pulled out that drawer. And he grabbed the bottle. And he looked.
There's my simon. Yes, there's my simon over there. All right, Prince, Your Majesty, Your Highness, Your Lordship, here, take a look.
All right, let me see this. What's this supposed to be? It looks like a bottle of wine.
Closer examination, you'll see it is blood.
It is blood? What are you talking about?
I'm telling you, it is blood.
Oh, really? Okay, let me open up the bottle. All right, let me pour a little out here. That's funny. It feels and looks like wine. It doesn't have the consistency of blood.
Go ahead, taste it.
All right, I will. I'll taste a little more. I'll taste a little more.
You love blood?
No, don't be ridiculous. This tastes like wine.
What are you talking about? It's blood. I know for a fact. They do this.
Oh, really? Well, why don't you taste it?
Let me see that. It's wine. Wait a minute. This doesn't make any sense. I put it there myself. I just don't get it.
Is everything all right?
Yeah. Sure. No problem.
Oh, okay, very nice. Okay, very good. Okay. I'm very sorry, Rabbi. Truly excuse us. But everybody seemed to think that you did it.
And what's the reason that you thought our shul did this?
I'll take care of this, Shloimele. Baruch Hashem, you're a good Shloime. Unfortunately, that one is a bad one. Excuse me, Your Majesty. It's quite all right, but I would love to know why you assume that we would do things like this. Jews don't kill, and Jews don't drink blood. I don't know where you got the idea. Well, I can't tell you that at the present moment, but I am very sorry, but it seems to me that a body was found of Franco.
Ay, veyes mia, that's so horrible. So sorry to hear that. Johann, I'm so sorry to hear your son was murdered.
Yeah, but you guys did it, didn't you?
I'm afraid not. But hopefully, you have so many soldiers here and police, you'll be able to figure out who did it.
Oh, yeah. I hope so, too. Somebody killed my son, and it wasn't the Jewish people.
And so, sure enough, the governor said,
Back to your services. I'm sorry to disturb. Go right ahead.
and of course, they cleared out the shul. And the people realized a miracle of some sort happened, but nobody knew what. But in the meanwhile, the governor said, that is, the prince said,
I think I should investigate this a little more. Why were they so confident that there was something here and it wasn't? And why did Pierre look at that bottle so much? Why did he look surprised to find that it was wine, not blood? I don't understand. What's this?
and of course, the next day after they made their kiddush, the Rav went over to the prince, and he told him, listen to me. If you play one galach against the other galach, you will see how fast you will get to the truth. I really believe that Pierre is the brains behind all of this that took place.
Really? Let me check it out.
And sure enough, he called Gustamya.
Yes, Your Highness. What is it?
Well, I don't know how to tell you this, but your friend, Frederick, he admitted that this was a blood libel planned by Pierre, and you were part of it. Now, if you admit, perhaps I will make your punishment lighter.
All right, now listen. I don't want to be hung. I don't want to be killed. You're right. You know how much we don't like them. We don't like the Jewish people. You know that. And so let me tell you something. Pierre, he's like a self-hating Jew and everything. So he was so mean, so upset, so bad. And he came up with this plan. It was so great. And he's the one. He killed Franco. Yeah. He killed him. Not the Jewish people. Not the regular Jews. No. It was Franco. And he wanted us to believe it. And Franco, he went over there. Not Franco. You know who it was? Like Pierre. Yeah, that's what it was. Pierre went over and he disguised himself as a cleaning man and everything like this, and he cleaned up and he stuck the blood inside. But we don't know how it turned into wine.
Well, obviously, their God watches over them. Very interesting.
And then he went to Frederick.
Huh? My friend? Kistamie? He spilled the beans? Well, it's not my fault. It was all Pierre.
And of course, when they came to Pierre,
well, what do you have to say for yourself?
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea.
Well, I'm very sorry. It appears to be that both of them admitted that you planned everything. And they said I should look at the bottle that had the wine, and I will find a certain letter etched into the bottle with a diamond to scratch into the glass. And it was there, and it's your initial. And that's how you knew which bottle to look for.
But and of course, further research and a little bit of persuasion got Pierre to tell the truth. There was a speedy trial, all on the same day, and Pierre was hung, and that was the end of this strange Yid who went off the derech and never came back, and let his flame be put out. Hopefully, no Yidden should let their flames be put out. Meanwhile, all the Yidden of Prague was saved from a pogrom. And meanwhile, also, Gestamia and Frederick would spend the rest of their lives in prison. And of course, Johann mourned for his son Franco, but realized it wasn't the Jewish people. And Gabbai, how do we know the story? Because Rabbi Anderson kept the real stories quiet. But, the Shamus, it was very hard for him. And over Pesach, he was telling everybody about the miracle that took place. And everybody realized that Hine lo yanum velo yishan shemi Yisrael. Behold, the guardian of Yisrael never slumbers and never sleeps. And all the Eden sang, Haidul Hashem ki toiv, ki li'olam chazdai.
Wow, Rabbi, that was a terrific story. Well, let's see now. Maybe we could take some phone calls. There were a lot of lessons in this story. Wow, wow, wow. I could think of a whole bunch myself, but let's see if the callers will tell us.
We have a problem with the phone line, so just
Okay. All right, sorry. We have a problem with the phone line, so we won't be able to take the calls tonight. So, Yossi, you want to say a quick one?
Yeah. If a person, lets himself sin and listens to the yitzy too much, sometimes you can go too far, and then it's very hard to come back, or you just don't come back. And if Hashem gives you a second chance, you better take it. Yeah. And remember, as long as you got sechusim, you do chesed, you do mitzvahs and ma'asim tovim, and you try to be, b'shalom, al Yisrael and everything like that, then Hashem will perform miracles, and hopefully, Bez Hashem, He's going to bring the Geula Shlema so much quicker. Thank you.
All righty, so I guess that's it. So everybody have a wonderful Chag Kosher V'Sameach. Everybody have a wonderful Pesach. Goodbye.
Goodbye.